everyone, Caffeine Man here. Today we are going over Bucked Up LFG Burn. And as you can tell by the name Burn, this is their thermogenic energy drink. I will tell you all about it coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today where I go over everyday energy for everyday people. It is primarily energy drink reviews, but I do the occasional caffeine safety video as well as caffeinated product. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And in today's video, we're going over Bucked Up LFG Burn. I want to say a huge thank you to Bucked Up Energy for sending me these drinks. They sent me their 4 new regular flavors that I reviewed just last week. They also sent me these burn drinks as well as some Bucked Up shots. So thank you to Bucked Up, I really do appreciate it. I will point out that even though they sent me these drinks, this is not a sponsored video. They sent me these drinks in exchange for an honest review. So in this video, I am going to tell you a little bit about the ingredients and the nutrition facts panel, then do a taste test of all 3 of their flavors. Timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. In taking a look at the nutrition facts panel, you are going to see lots and lots of zeros. You got 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 0 sodium, 0 sugar, 0 protein. You are getting that pesky 1 gram of carbs that a lot of companies can't seem to get rid of, but 1 gram isn't going to break the bank for most people, given the benefits of all the other ingredients in there. But before we get to those ingredients, let's talk about the vitamins. You also got a bunch of zeros here too. You got 0 vitamin D, 0 calcium, 0 iron, and 0 potassium. So what are they giving you? They're giving you 100% of your B6 and your B12. They're also giving you ingredients to help with thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is basically your body temperature going up just an itty bitty bit to help you burn more calories. So they don't really care about giving you all those other zeros. They care about getting you that burn going. For those ingredients, they are giving you alpha size GPC, which is an overall great workout ingredient, as well as nootropic for focus. But they are also giving you paradoxine. And what exactly is paradoxine? Paradoxine is an extract from the grains of paradise seed. And the grains of paradise have powerful anti-inflammatory properties and are loaded with antioxidants. It is also known for helping people lose weight due to its ability to help stimulate your metabolism. So basically, paradoxine is a great ingredient to help boost your metabolism, which is going to help you get that burn. Not only that, but it also uses MitoBurn. MitoBurn is a premium supplement, also known for helping your metabolic rate. It is considered by some to be an elite fat burner. So between the MitoBurn and the paradoxine, that metabolic rate should be actually increasing to give you that thermogenesis you need to burn off a little extra calories. And like I said, besides having those thermogenic ingredients, they are giving you some ingredients for focus. It's what Bucked Up likes to do with their regular pre-workouts, but they're also bringing you some of those same ingredients in this LFG. And those focus ingredients are going to include alpha size alpha GPC, acetyl L-tyrosine, huperzine A, and L-theanine. L-theanine is a great nootropic ingredient. It is usually found in black tea and green tea, as well as some mushrooms. And not only is it great for focus, as well as many other mental properties, but it's also been known to help with stress and anxiety. If you didn't know this by now, I am going to let you know that someone famous uses L-theanine. In an article in Elle magazine in 2019, Taylor Swift said she uses L-theanine for stress and anxiety, and it has really helped her out a lot because she does a lot in her busy life. And I also like L-theanine for its focus properties because I've been doing this channel for a little over 4 years now, and I actually work a full-time day job. So between my full-time day job and my full-time YouTube job, it is kind of easy to get burned out, but luckily enough, I have energy drinks. I use nootropic energy drink. And like I said, after doing this for 4.5 years, people like to ask me what I've learned after all those years. They also ask me what I earned from all the tears. And they ask me why so many fade, but I am still here bringing you all the energy drink reviews that you guys know and love. I'm still here. I am still here. Let's go ahead. Let's taste these out. Just gonna go ahead and grab them from my Caffeine Man fridge. Always gotta have these drinks cold. And if you guys are looking to pick these up, Bucked Up actually gave me a coupon code for you guys for 20% off. That's right. You can use coupon code CaffeineMan20 at the Bucked Up website to save 20%, not just on these drinks, but on any of their products on the website, because that 20% code will be used during checkout and apply to your entire order. As mentioned earlier, this is not a sponsored video. This is not an affiliate code. I do not earn any commission when you use this code. And for that reason, that is why they are able to offer you 20% off, because all that savings is going directly to you guys. First one up is going to be the Cherry Blast. I like the cans. They're definitely switching it up from their regular cans. They are known for having the black can, like a decent amount of companies do. But for this one, to go along with the cherry, they do have a maroon background, as well as a picture of a cherry with some red and green on here. And I'm definitely curious how the Cherry Blast tastes. And cherry can be a very competitive category. Let's taste it out. Clear cutter. There is 160 milligrams in this 12-ounce can, so they are giving you a decent amount. They're definitely giving you more than the standard 10 milligrams per ounce, but they're not going as high as giving you 200 milligrams in a 12-ounce can, like some of the companies do, which I have no problems with 200 milligrams in a 12-ounce can because it is still low enough to potentially have another low-stim energy drink. 160 still gives you some more options, and like I said, it's giving you more than the standard energy drink to give you the energy you're going to need, as well as those focus ingredients. Taste it out. So for your carbonation, I think you're getting a medium carbonation out of here. It is fairly smooth, but a nice amount of fizziness to give you some decent carbonation. Definitely not getting close to that high mark. I'm definitely a fan of medium carbonation energy drinks. For your sweetness though, they're definitely giving you a high sweetness. This is a very sweet drink. And for your flavor profile, they are also going high on the flavor profile because it is a combination of that high sweetness and the amount of cherry that they're giving you to give you a high flavor profile. And I mean, this is high flavor profile and high sweetness. At first, after that first sip, I thought, wow, this is a solid cherry flavor. But then by the time I got to that third sip, I was like, man, this is a sweet cherry flavor. So I actually think it might be too sweet for some people. Depending on if you like sweet drinks or not, this is a high amount of sweetness. So if you're someone who really likes your sweet drinks, you're gonna like this one. That's what they seem to be focusing on. And it's more on the back end. So first you get a strong cherry flavor, sweet cherry flavor, but then on the back end for the aftertaste, you're getting this really good sweet cherry aftertaste where it actually gets pretty sweet, which is why after that third sip, I started talking and I was like, wow, that's really sweet. But as I went back in, it didn't stack. It still hit that high sweetness, but they're definitely giving you a solid amount of cherry in here. And it's probably one of the more potent cherry flavors that I had. And they want to call it Cherry Blast, and they are right. They are giving you a blast of sweet cherry flavor. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at that Caffeine Man rating chart. You got a decent amount of these drinks in the 9s. A lot of them give you a straight up cherry flavor. The more potent your cherry flavor is and sweetness, the higher it's gone up on my list. I like the sweet drinks, but I try not to let my personal preference get in the way. Like I said, I think it might be too sweet for some people. I am actually going to give this a 9.3. I think it's a really great cherry flavor, and to be honest with you, if they cut back just a touch on that sweetness, I might have given it a 9.4 or a 9.5. I had to go down a little bit because I think it's going to be too sweet for some people, but it is still a super solid cherry flavor, getting a 9.3. Next up, we have the Apple Orchard. A nice dark green, so they seem to be going with a nice dark background. Even though it's not black, they're keeping it pretty dark, and a nice green apple on here. And listen, I am a huge fan of their Wild Orchard in their very first original line. And even though I love the flavor, I don't really ever drink it that much because I don't typically drink 300 milligram energy drinks. So to have an Apple Orchard at 160, that is more my speed, even though I don't really need the Thermogenics. Actually, I could probably use the Thermogenics, shed some calories, lose some weight. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's got the nootropics, it's got the lose weight. So if this is almost as good as that Wild Orchard was an apple flavor with peach, pear, some white grapes in there. Anything that you could find in an orchard, they pretty much had in the drink. So I'm hoping this is the same. Actually, let's take a look at the barcode. Usually they put the flavors on the barcode, and this says that it's green apple with white peach, white grape flavor. That sounds really good. Let's taste it out. And they did bring the Mango Tango from the regular line into the low stim, and I actually purchased that on a regular basis because I love the low stim at 100 milligrams, but I was a huge fan of that Mango Tango flavor, and get that Miami low stim too, and just so many great flavors from Bucked Up. Let's taste it out. Where's my cup? You guys know it's clear, but you like to see it anyway. Some people just like the pour. taste it out. I love their strong flavor profiles, my goodness. So for your carbonation, this one is a little bit different. I would say it is medium to high, closing in on high. I definitely got more fizziness out of it. For your sweetness, they are also giving you a high sweetness, and it's hard to say if it's as high as that wild cherry, because the acidity in the green apple is actually pulling back a little bit on the sweetness, but they are still hitting that high sweetness. Don't worry, it is a sweet drink. For the flavor profile, you're getting a high flavor profile. Man, these are some strong drinks. I mean, if you guys like your strong flavored energy drinks, you're getting a strong energy drink out of here. You're primarily getting green apple out of it, but you do have some white peach coming in there and a little bit of that grape to complement the apple, so you're not just getting apple flavor. And on the back end, you are getting a little bit of a sour to it too. So they are giving you sweet, but they're giving you a little bit of sour to help pull back a little bit as well. Nice sweet and sour green apple flavor here. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? My goodness, Bucked Up, amazing company doing great things. Underrated company, I would say too, because a lot of people are only starting to find out about it now. But definitely watch my last video that I did last week. At the end of that video, I actually showed you all the Bucked Up scores. And definitely feel free to watch my original Bucked Up video for everything you need to know on the Bucked Up energy drinks. But on the Caffeine Man rating chart for the Wild Orchard, my goodness, I gave the original Wild Orchard, even though this one's called Apple Orchard, a 9.5, and this is just as good, if not better. I feel like I need to buy the Wild Orchard to compare the two, but yeah, this is actually still gonna get a 9.5 on the Caffeine Man rating chart. Another great job to Bucked Up. If you guys like strong, sweet flavors, I can't say it enough. I probably said it too much. Do not do a drinking game whenever I say strong and sweet, because yeah, unless it's like not even I was talking about like a drinking game, but not even an energy drink game, because you'll drink way too much caffeine. Let's move on to the last one. Last one's gonna be the watermelon. And this is the first one that doesn't have that dark background, but they're giving you a nice red background. They want you to know this is watermelon, as well as the green on the bottom. Great color combination, red and green used at Christmas time because it works so well together. A lot of people like to wear red and green for a nice clashing color if they want to stand out. And I was actually gonna do the Apple Orchard last because I thought I'd like the Apple Orchard the most. I usually try to go from my least favorite to the best favorite, most favorite. So why did I switch it up? Well, because a lot of people were messaging me after I posted my short with doing the unboxing of this and said that watermelon was an amazing watermelon flavor. Watermelon extremely competitive ever since 2020. Before that, not many companies did it, but a lot of companies have done it now. So for people to tell me this is the best watermelon, it's going to have some solid competition. But if anyone can do it, I would say Bucked Up can do it. Well, let's taste it out. Clear cutter. We're looking at all the same stats. Carbonation is going to be medium to high, probably right in between that medium and high range. I'd say the Wild Orchard was a little bit higher, the cherry was a little bit lower. For your sweetness, you're definitely getting a high sweetness. Flavor profile, definitely a high flavor profile. And the peoples were not lying to me. This is actually a really amazing watermelon flavor. It's really good. The sweetness of it gives it a very solid, strong watermelon flavor. It's going more towards almost like a candied watermelon as opposed to any natural watermelon flavors, but you still do get, besides that candy watermelon flavor, a touch of natural watermelon. They're like, hey, we're not going strictly like a candy watermelon, we're giving you a touch of natural flavor, and there is a touch, just a hint of sourness on the end. And I'm pretty sure, according to my throat, that these do actually have malic acid in them, and I'm curious if all three have it. I think the Wild Orchard probably definitely has it. I mean, the Apple Orchard. and I am wrong. But it looks like the watermelon and the cherry have some malic acid in there to give you that little bit of sour on the back end. But for that watermelon flavor, just like the other drinks, super solid, strong watermelon flavor. For that sweetness, it is closing in on almost being too sweet. I still think the cherry is the sweetest, super high sweetness. All these drinks give you a nice solid sweetness, and I think that the watermelon has a great balance of sweetness and solid watermelon flavor. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at that competitive watermelon Caffeine Man rating chart, see where this is gonna go. Looking at all those competitive watermelons, Bucked Up is gonna be close to the top there, if not the tippity top, at a 9.6. Yes, amazing job to Bucked Up. Like I said, you gotta like your sweet flavors. If you're not into the sweet, you're not gonna probably like these. And I think the top rated one, I don't even know if I put it there. I didn't put it there. Let's put it up there. The top rated watermelon is the Ghost Sour Watermelon, but I usually put the sours on a sour chart because sour adds sort of a lot of a different feel to it. So that got a really, really high score, but let's pop that off there and say that Bucked Up way up there with an amazing watermelon flavor. So great job to Bucked Up. Like I said, if you guys are looking to purchase these, definitely head to the Bucked Up website and save 20% off these delicious flavors that they came out with. Coupon code CaffeineMan20. But be sure to check out CaffeineMan1.com for a variety of places to save money. But right now, your best bet is going to be at Bucked Up with 20% off. A lot of you guys don't like buying full cases without knowing how it tastes, so head to Vitamin Shop, head to GNC, see if they have the LFG Burn. And like I said, my video last week goes over the 4 new Bucked Up flavors, and if you want to find out everything there is to know about Bucked Up energy drinks and what is in them, I did a video right there, a little bit of an older video, but still lots of great information. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, have yourselves a great day or night.